Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw error sands from Undertale. Let's get started at the top of our page with the eyes. So I'm going to move over to the left side and draw an oval. Starting from the top, we'll go out towards the left, up on the right, and then back up towards the top. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center and draw a circle on the right side. So we go a little bit higher than we have on the left. Start at the very top. On the inside edge of each eye, I want to draw a little curve for a fold. We're going to start on the inside edge of the left eye, curve down and out towards the left. Go to the right side and curve down and out towards the right. Now we're going to locate the nose in between the eyes. So right in the center here, we're going to draw a point. From this point, I'm going to angle down and out towards the left. Go back to the center and angle down and out towards the right. Now we're going to curve this in towards the center. Starting on the left, we're going to go across and then pull that up. We'll work our way down towards the right side. On the bottom right of the left eye, we're going to draw a small circle for the pupil. Now on the right side, we're going to draw a larger circle for the iris. Starting from the inside of the eye, we're going to curve around and pull that back in towards the inside of the eye. Now I'm going to draw a smaller circle on the inside, so we're going to step in, draw a smaller circle. Now in the center of this, we're going to draw a small circle and fill that in black. Now let's move down and draw in the mouth. So I'm going to start just underneath the left eye, start with a curve coming down the middle, and then back up on the right. We're going to round out the edge of the mouth and then come down towards the bottom of the mouth. Starting on the left, we're just going to blend into a curve, coming around and then in. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve for the bottom of the mouth. Now let's separate out the teeth. Starting in the center, at the very top, we'll draw a straight line coming down. We'll move over toward the left and angle down and out towards the left. We'll go to the right and angle down and out towards the right. Now we're going to add one more line on the outside. So stepping out, we'll angle this down on both sides. Now that we've drawn in the face, let's work our way around the side of the head. So just at the bottom of the left eye, we're going to step out towards the top of the cheek and draw a point. From here, I want to round out the cheek and come down towards the bottom of the chin. So curve out. Now I'm just going to pull this in just underneath the mouth. Now I want to work my way around towards the right side. Curve out. I'm just going to pull this in towards the bottom edge of the right eye. From the top of the cheek, we're going to curve out the side of the head up towards the top. Now we're going to add some notches along the way. So let's start on the left side. We're going to start by curving out and then up. Now we want to add a notch right here. So we're going to draw a straight line coming in. We'll go straight up. Now I'm just going to pull this over towards the side, going in. Now I just want to complete this circle. From here we're going to curve up towards the top of the head. I'm going to bring this down along the right side. Now we're going to stop right about here. We're going to add another notch going the opposite direction. We'll come in with a straight line, come straight down. Now from here we're going to draw a straight line going out towards the side of the head. Now we want to complete this circle, going around and then in on top of the right cheek. Just to the side of these notches, we're going to add a rectangle. So about the same height as this notch here, we're going to step out, draw a straight line. Now we're going to go out from the top and then the bottom. And then we'll close it off with a straight line. Let's do another one on the right side. Starting at the top, we'll come down. Draw a straight line coming out on top and bottom, and then we'll close it off with a straight line coming down. I want to add a smaller rectangle just beside the right cheek here. Start with a straight line coming down, go across, and then close it off. Now we're going to add some curves coming down from the eye down towards the bottom of the chin. So we're going to start on the left eye, curve out, and pull that back in towards the bottom of the chin. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Starting at the bottom of the eye, curve out, and then back in. We're just going to trim this out on the inside. Stepping in, we'll just follow that same curve, going all the way around towards the bottom. Now we're going to add another curve going in behind the mouth down towards the chin. So we step in, curve around, in behind the mouth. We'll continue this down towards the chin. I just want to trace that out on the inside. So stepping in, curve around in behind the mouth, and down towards the chin. Now we're going to duplicate that curve on the inside. Starting at the bottom of the eye, we're going to curve around, in behind the mouth, and down towards the chin. Again, stepping in, we'll just trace that out on the inside. Now that we've drawn the face, let's work our way down the body. We're going to start with the inside edge of the jacket. So leaving a gap in the center, step over towards the left, we curve in, and now we're going to pull that straight down towards the bottom of the jacket. We'll take that and flip it over on the right side. Starting on the right, we'll curve in, and then come straight down. Now let's move to the side and draw on the hood. So we're going to step over towards the left, up here underneath the chin, we're going to curve down, and we'll just pull that in. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to add a fold in the hood. So stepping out, curve around, and we're just going to pull that in towards the inside edge of the jacket. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's add 2 drawstrings coming down. So on the left side here, we're going to draw 2 straight vertical lines. And down, and we'll close off the end with a straight line. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Now let's draw on the outside edge of the body. So on the left side of this drawstring, we're going to angle out with a curve and come down. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now let's close off the bottom with a curve, coming down and then in. Now directly below the drawstring, we're going to leave a little gap and draw a straight line going across from left to right. And then we'll add the trim of the pocket. So stepping in, we're just going to follow that same curve, coming down towards the bottom on either side. Just above the inside corner of the jacket, we're going to step up and draw a curve from left to right. From the bottom of the hood, we're going to curve out the side of the arm and then in towards the bottom corner of the jacket. Now we're going to add some notches along the way. So let's start at the side of the hood, curve around, come down to right about here. We're going to add a notch. Come in with a straight line. We'll come down. Now we're going to go back out. Going out towards the side. I want to complete that curve going in towards the bottom corner of the jacket. Let's do the same thing on the right side. We're going to raise the notch up a little bit higher. So underneath the hood, we're going to step in, draw a short line coming out. Now I want to go out with a straight line towards the edge of the arm. And again, we're going to curve this in behind the corner of the jacket. Just to the left of this notch, we're going to add a square. So the same height as this notch here. Draw a straight line coming down. We're going to go across with that same length line. And then close off the end with a straight line. Now we're going to do the same thing up here. We're going to add a rectangle. Starting from the bottom line, we're going to step over. Draw a straight line going up. Go across with a slightly longer line. And then close off the end. Let's add a long rectangle along the bottom here. Starting with 2 lines stacked one up above the other, and then close off the ends. Now let's continue working down with the legs. So in the center, we're going to step down, start with a point. From this point, I'm going to curve out and then down towards the left. Then from the top, we'll come down towards the right. We're going to round out the bottom of the short. So from the inside, we'll curve down and then back up. From the left corner of the short, I want to curve out and then in towards the outside corner of the jacket, but we're going to add a notch in here. So curving up, I'm going to add that notch, going in with a straight line, go up. Now we're going to angle back out, and then we'll complete that curve going in towards the hip. Now from the right side, we're just going to curve up towards the bottom corner of the jacket. Now we're going to draw a section of the leg coming out from the left side of this notch. Starting from the top, we'll come straight down. Now we're going to go a little bit longer along the bottom, and we'll draw a shorter line along the top. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a curve going out and then down. We're going to add a stripe along the side of the leg. So taking that curve, we're going to step in and just duplicate that. We're going to do the same thing on the left side, but we're going to go in behind the notch. So stepping in, curve in behind the notch, then down towards the bottom of the shorts. From the inside corner of the short, we're going to step out and curve down towards the heel. So let's start on the left side. Stepping out, curve out, and then down. Do the same thing on the right. I'm going to round out the bottom of the foot. So from the heel to the toe, we're going to curve down, and back up. Now from the toe, we want to curve the top of the foot and then come down on the bottom of the sole here. We go up, and now we'll pull that down, leaving a little space at the back here. I'm going to step up and just curve towards the inside of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. From the toe, curve up towards the top of the foot, and then bring that down towards the sole. Now right here, we're going to step up and curve along the bottom. Now let's move back up and draw on the outside of the leg. Starting underneath the short, right up here, we're going to curve down on top of the foot. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now I just want to separate out the bone. From this line, we're going to step in, come down, and curve over towards the right. Now from here, I want to step back up to create an overlap, curve in the opposite direction underneath the short. Now we take that and flip it over on the right side. Stepping in, come down, and curve that in, and we'll curve in the opposite direction up underneath the short. Let's add a couple more rectangles along the bottom of the foot. So on the left side here, start with a straight line, come across, two longer lines, and then close off the end. We'll do one down at the bottom here, start with that line. We'll go out from the bottom and the top, and then close that off. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Air Sands from Undertale. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.